All right, she plays the hip single mom, Lorelai Gilmore, on the WB series Gilmore Girls. Please welcome Lauren Graham.
I love that.
It's a little sparkle in the morning for you.
Yes.
You came bounding out here?
And I'm twirling. All right, great. And
One of the sparkles just blew up.
I'm good.
You don't look like only on the WB does a mother look like this.
That's right.
So it's nice to see you again,
It's
Lauren.
nice to see you too.
She lived in New York for many, many years. As a
true.
matter of fact, went to college here, right?
I went to Barnard College here right uptown. Anyone?
No, no one.
I have actually what's called a terminal degree, which sounds so ominous because you can't go any farther. For some reason, you can't be a doctorate. You can't hold a doctorate in acting. So master's degree is as far as you can go.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
But doesn't that sound scary that I have a terminal?
Well,
rather,
sounds
better
like
a
it
terminal degree.
expired.
That's right.
Did it help, do you think?
For me, because when I lived here in New York, and then I couldn't get a job, I couldn't get an agent, and so to go away to school, we did a showcase here. When I came back, that's how I started. It's how I got an agent and started.
Because you had a master's degree?
Well, because that program gave us a showcase here in New York.
Oh, okay.
And so it could have taken me that long to get an agent. So for me, it was great, and I wanted to do a lot of theater and really train. So it was great.
But really, did it take moving to LA to really start getting jobs that could pay the bills and everything?
For me, it did. And I was very, I spent a lot of time sort of, I guess, paying my dues and working here. And then I went to LA and I got a pilot, my first pilot season, and then it just kind of took off. So
That
I don't know.
show's still on?
No, that show's not still on.
But sometimes that's all you need to renew your confidence. You book a job and it can give you another 5 years in the business.
Well,
One
sometimes
job.
I think you just kind of hit your stride, and for whatever reason, I'm not really sure.
Timing, luck, all of those things.
That's right, and I was sort of ready.
You know that Lauren is one of the lovely ladies, and Seinfeld the casting was brilliant on that show.
Yes.
Such a collection of lovely young women who would come into his life and out of his life, and she was one of them, and you played, what, the speed dial girl?
Yes. He is trying to get to the top of my speed dial, and then my stepmother swoops in, and it's a whole sort of Mrs. Robinson kind of speed dial competition. But I was so proud. Like, that was one of my favorite, things in my career. I have all these cousins from Long Island who could really care less about anything else I do as long as I was on Seinfeld, on an episode of Seinfeld. And he was such a doll. He's such a sweet guy.
He's
so
nice.
that was, I don't know, I feel like I'm part of history.
We should have asked that question here. We just did. We played Seinfeld trivia. And evidently,
You're a crazy fan.
I love the Seinfeld show.
well,
yeah.
he plays
it's
against
off the
Jared.
air.
Yes, the show is off the network,
I
but
know.
more in syndication than
Oh, I know.
It's on 8 times a day.
I just wasn't sure if you were aware they're not making new ones anymore.
No, I know that.
Yes. I mean, there's plenty to watch.
Yes, Lauren, thank you. All of a sudden, a master's degree is getting on my nerves. Yeah. Well, let's talk about the Gilmore Girls, which is still on the air and doing quite well. And I think the script is, quite above a lot of the other stuff on the WB. I think maybe I might have told you that, but it's a smart script.
Yeah.
And you're raising this, your daughter.
Yeah, the story is that I had a child when I was a teenager, and so we're very close in age, and that sort of allows us to have this very close relationship. But yeah, the style of the show and the voice of it is really witty and quite challenging. It's like cramming for exams all the time. It's a lot of dialogue every day, but the writing is really wonderful.
Well, now it's time for your daughter to get into college, right? And that's what this scene is all about. They're discussing her chances of going away to college.
I'm not getting into Harvard.
What? Who says?
Well, I'm completely unprepared, and I have no original thoughts.
No, don't blame yourself. It's not you. It's those jerks at Harvard. I hate them.
What?
Well, apparently it doesn't matter how qualified you are. Those lazy-ass admissions officers just take applications and stick it in the yes and no piles without even glancing at them.
Well, it won't matter, because my Hillary Clinton essay will be just like every other girl's Hillary Clinton essay, because apparently that's all we can think of. I'm such a hack.
Is it true everyone has the same GPA? How is that possible?
Because we all take the same classes, and we all give the same perfunctory run-of-the-mill responses. And I'm interested in too many things. I have to limit them. I'm going to circle travel on my application. From now on, that is what I'm interested in. Travel.
No, don't do that. No, because all those people coming from China and India and God knows where else, they're all nuts for traveling. That's why they're traveling wrong here. And jobs are dropping in .com bombing and something's acting like a yo-yo. I don't know what, but it's not good. And over my dead body is Kate Hudson getting your spot. Let me just say that right now.
Mom, you're freaking out.
Yes, I'm freaking out.
Whoa!
What do you mean? There's not a lot of dialogue in that show.
Boy, it comes at you a mile a minute there. A lot to remember. And it's a good show, too, and it's on Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock on the WB. The Gilmore Girls. Thanks, Lawrence. Good to see you again. We'll be right back in a moment.